Let's take a look at Detroit. In Atlanta, there are some areas that are not. Hey everyone, welcome. Oh, let me lower this. Hope you're having a incredible day. Uh, Wore my "Everyone Was in the Loop" T-shirt today because uh, part of the breaking news I'm going to share with you today is they're on the. Kim, thank you for the birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday. Today is still, I'm still with you guys. Tomorrow's probably going to be difficult, my wife, but good. Hey, welcome everybody. Robin, Martha, Barb, Pamela, come on in. Let's give it a few seconds. Let's get some more people to join. Today it's going to be not a long live, because at 5:30, I have to get out of here quickly and probably earlier because my daughter, my little one, my 4-year-old's having a recital at school today. So we're going to go over there. But and I want to go live, give you a little quick breaking news update about. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I love you guys. My birthday's tomorrow, not yet. Tomorrow. I love you guys. And I appreciate so much the love. I can't even tell you. So, first of all, I wanted to give you some very important stuff that's happening to bring you guys up to speed. But I also will, when I get home later tonight, I will write a letter or go live and give you more of latest scoop of what's happening. I know today, most of the day, there's been a game being played back and forth between the White House, Tulsi Gabbard. Donald Trump is being asked right now about why Tulsi Gabbard what was she doing in Georgia? What's happening? They are asking him about this comments that he made about federalization. So I've been speaking to a lot of my sources on this in the White House also. I've been breaking it the past couple of days. My phone hasn't stopped, folks. I apologize. Because there's a lot of breaking stuff happening. Oh, Ethel, happy birthday! Oh my God! Wow, happy birthday, Ethel Lucy. Everybody wish Ethel Lucy a happy birthday. I didn't know that. Happy birthday! Yeah. So Aquariuses, I love it. For all the how about this? For all the Aquariuses, happy birthday! It's our birthday month. So for all of us tomorrow, how about this? Tomorrow I'm definitely going to go live for a little because you're my family, so I'm going to share my birthday with you guys for a little bit, and we're gonna wish. Tomorrow we'll do a special birthday, a little for all of us. So whoever's birthday, January. Oh, Deborah, happy belated birthday! So you see. Tomorrow we're going to do a lot of good news for all the birthdays. Love you guys. But I got a few minutes and I want to share some important stuff with you. And then I got to run because it's my daughter. She's 4 years old. She has a little recital. She's going to be dancing, singing. So I'm extremely excited to go watch that. So I've took a few notes here about what's been going on and some of the things I've been talking about. So you've been seeing a blame game, as I've been saying, back and forth between today. All of a sudden, so let me take a step back. We had a raid in Georgia. After that raid in Georgia happened, there was a certain amount of events that took place that brought us to here today. And, if those of you that have been watching and following my Substack for the past 3 days, I've been telling you that this was all a setup, that this was actually planned 6-7 months ago. So let me bring you up to speed and connect some of the dots, what's actually happening. So, we all of a sudden had a report that there was a raid, FBI raid on the voter registration house in Georgia. At the raid, we also saw Tulsi Gabbard being reported being there. The media went crazy and asking why the DNI secretary was there. Well, remember I came on that night and I told you that because Donald Trump sent her there. The next day, she came out and said, she said exactly the same thing. She said, Donald Trump sent me there. And we had even some more breaking news that she actually put Donald Trump on the phone with the FBI agents for him to congratulate them. And it's important because I'll explain to you what is going on so you understand exactly what's happening. And smash those hearts, folks, because, and for those of you that are coming in late, and for those of you, what's it called? Tell Aaron there. Really? Somebody said Katie Kirk was in the Epstein files. I will definitely tell them. I have no idea. That's great. Waves X. If you found any of that information, can you send any of that? By the way, we have a volunteer hotline. It's at levpttp@proton.me. So if any of you have any information about Epstein or anybody else, send it there. And we have a great team like Ellie and Zev and Kate, Justice, that will be able to validate and get all this stuff out, and definitely then I'll be able to send it to Aaron. So if you got it, definitely please send it. But I just want to keep our concentration right now on what's going on because this is extremely important because election reform is something. So getting back to as what we're saying, getting back to you guys were saying in Georgia. Today, all of a sudden, you're starting. Oh, so right after that, you had what's his name? Donald Trump come out. He went on Dan Bongino's show and came out and said he wants to federalize elections. And once he said, "I want to federalize election," and the media again went crazy, saying that all of a sudden Donald Trump can't do that. You had constitutional right. I want to make sure that this is all a theatrics. It's all a game. Donald Trump knows he can't federalize election. This is all being said, but I'm going to explain to you what is being done and what they're trying to do and why it's so important for you guys to spread this message far and wide because this is extremely important. Hey, Dimitri. Hey, John. How are you guys? Welcome. And for those of you joining late, I'm going to put it out right afterwards so you'll be able to send it. So first of all, today Donald Trump all of a sudden came out and said he doesn't know why Tulsi Gabbard was there. He doesn't know why. I think he said Pam Bondi sent her there. It's a lie, folks. Donald Trump knows everything that is going on, and I'm gonna get you back to that. Also, you said you heard Catherine, what's her name, from the pedestal coming out saying that Donald Trump did not send her there. That it was that she went there because of Pam Bondi. It's all a game to be able to play ring around the rosy. Because I want you to understand, Donald Trump is a micromanager. Donald Trump knows everything that's going on. That was why Donald Trump was on the phone with the FBI agents. I could tell you from firsthand experience. Forget about what everybody's telling you. When Donald Trump sent me to Ukraine, and when Donald Trump dealt with Rudy, I reported everything I did back to Donald Trump. Rudy reported everything back to Donald Trump before we would land. Literally, as the plane would land, before we would get off the plane, Rudy would be already on the phone with Donald Trump, telling him exactly what happened, exactly what transpired, who said what, and Donald Trump was giving Rudy orders. Donald Trump is a micromanager. That is why after the raid in Georgia, that is why Donald Trump was on the phone to be able to with the actual FBI agents. That's what I'm trying to explain to you folks. So always I say, keep the eye on the ball. Forget about what they're saying right now. Forget about all this nonsense. Watch what they're doing and remember what they're doing. So what's being done right now is all of a sudden today, Caroline Levitt, and Donald Trump came out with a new word. So it's not federalization. It's not election reform. Today it's called the Save America Act, folks. This is their new way of trying to steal the elections. This is a new way of them trying to actually federalize the elections. This is a new way of them actually trying to do whatever they can to do twofold, actually. The Save America Act, which is, again, basically Project 2025 in full effect. But the Save America Act is twofold. A, it's meant to rewrite history. It's meant to rewrite and show the 2020 election was stolen. That 2020 election was stolen, and basically, you like, right, Lisa? Great. See, the one thing, this is what I'm saying to you. They have a great marketing machine, not like the Democrats. Look at the names: Make America Great, Save America Act. It's all that patriotic name where, it's like you don't want to save America. Like, it's to put you in the corner. And this is a strategical way, because at the end of the day, it's not the Save America Act. It's actually a way to steal America. It's to, instead of Save America, it's the Steal America Act. But they are creative in the marketing. And, I know it because I was part of that with them. And that's why we're going to use that against them. And everything I know, I'm going to use against them. And remember, folks, I just want to make it clear to every one of you, everything is on the table. Everything is on the table when it comes to me taking action to be able to stop them. So believe me, I have a lot of news coming soon, and we're gonna whatsoever. But it's twofold. A, they want to rewrite history. They want Donald Trump needs for there to be that he was always in charge, that he was, prosecuted by the Democrats, a deep state. They stole the election. That's part one. Part two is going forward. They're going to use this, and then I'm going to get into it. And the team that was established, and it was about 6, 7 months ago, was established by Donald Trump himself. The leader of this is Tulsi Gabbard. That is why you haven't heard Tulsi Gabbard being involved and thrown around when it came to Venezuela, when it came to Russia. All of these conversations where our DNI secretary should be involved with, she is not, because she's been busy behind the scenes with the CIA director. And that is why you're going to see right now, and I'm telling you ahead of time, I can't tell you what's in there because it's classified, so classified that they had to freeze it. And now the Gang of Eight today were being the whistleblower complaint. So there's a whistleblower complaint against Tulsi Gabbard, and it's so classified that they froze it and put it in the safe. So today, I think it was being you see, guys, you haven't heard anything. The new media won't even talk about it. That's why it's important that you guys spread this message, make Smokey Joe and everywhere. Oh, as far as you can send it. This is extremely, extremely, extremely important, because this has to do with basically everything. Because if they get away with this, folks, forget about not the Epstein. Nothing is going to stop it. Nothing's going to help us if they get away with this, because this is basically taking away your right to vote, taking away your right to stand up for your freedom, taking away the biggest part of your Constitution. This is what this is happening. And while all the other things are important, and there's other things we're going to use as our tools to stop them, this is something that is probably the most important thing right now, and that's why I want to make sure you understand exactly what they're trying to do, exactly what I'm hearing and what's going on. As you can see, my phone hasn't stopped ringing and texting because of all the stuff that's going on behind the scene. I'll be getting you up to speed after my daughter's recital. But I could tell you this much. So part of the plan is to go forward. So what I'm hearing is that they are planning now. There are going to be certain indictments that are coming in Georgia. And with those indictments, there is going to be to show basically. A, there's going to be to show. I'm looking at my notes. A, it's going to be to show that they're gonna, and why Tulsi they're gonna say is involved is because they're gonna try to take away the blame from the Russia interference, and they're going to be talking about blaming this on China. Mary Loomis, you just got here. Welcome. For those of you that are joining late, I'm gonna be leaving soon, but I'm going to repost this. Very important news. If you join late, we're talking about Tulsi Gabbard. Make sure you watch it, but make sure you pass it on and spread it, and make sure stay alert, because later on today, either I'm going to go another live, or I will be writing an extensive letter giving you a major update what's going on, because this is extremely, extremely important. And they're talking about it, but the way the media is talking, I could already see Trump already has them spinning. Because what they're doing is they're using the Save America Act. They're using Trump's words of going after federalization. He said that on purpose. The reason why he said federalization, and I'm telling you because I'm speaking to people inside his team that are talking, is because the media right now have constitutionalists, lawyers, and everybody pundits on there talking about if Trump can or cannot federalize elections. Trump is not planning on federalizing it, folks, because he knows he can't do that. His term of federalization, and that's why today he came out And today he came out and said it is basically, you heard, now it's called the Save America Act. What all of this means and what they're trying to do is basically use Georgia as a model. Go in there, indict certain people, basically show that it was a lot of Chinese international interference, not Russian interference, to change the narrative, and basically try to use that and show the country that there was we don't that the election system is broken, and then that we need to implement fair and square elections in the 15, 16 states that Trump wanted to federalize, quote. That's his way of federalization. So what he's planning on doing in these 15 states, and I'm giving you ahead of time, is A, he's planning on putting on ICE agents into lines. He's planning on installing making sure ID acts, that you have to have IDs before to be able to vote. He's going to have ICE agent at the poll stations walking around intimidating people. They're going to try to do away with no mail-in voting. And here's the important part with why Georgia is so important and where they're trying to steal the election completely. Part of the whole claims in Georgia was that there was illegal voters, that the election voters were not counting votes properly, that they were bringing more votes in, that they were bringing votes in during supposed water leaks, that there was more votes being brought on. And Johnson came out and literally basically said that. He said that we were up in all of these elections, and then all of a sudden, somehow all of these elections turned toward Democrats. So I'm telling you where they're heading with that. They're heading with that towards basically saying that you can't have elections being counted by certain Democratic people. So now the reason why they're saying that is because I'm going to take you back to something that happened in Alaska. Donald Trump, when he was with Putin, Putin said something to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump understood that very well. He said to him, it's not a matter of who votes for you, because there was a conversation they had about, why Putin is so popular. And he said, it's not a matter of who votes for you, Donald. It's a matter of who counts the votes. Think about that for a second. It's not a matter of who votes for you. It's a matter of who counts the votes. Donald Trump understood that very well, and that's part of what Save America Act. That's part of. It's another name for Project 2025. It's another name for federalization of our election system. It's another way to destroy the history, rewrite history. What's it called? And basically future elections. It's another way to to be able to go out there, intimidate, and basically they're installing it right now. So I wanted to give you that quick update on what's taking place right now. So we need to keep our focus on that, and share this with your congressmen, congress people. Share this with your senators. Make your voices loud. Also, quick update before I go: February 11th and 12th. Like I said, those of you that don't know, we are going to be in Washington, D.C. And I look forward to setting something up to make sure that if you guys, anybody out there, that we could maybe do a little event and get to meet each other. But the important part why we're going there is because it's time to do some action. We have a petition out there, which we have over 16,000 signatures. God bless you guys. But we need more. And I'm going to be honest with you, not because I need it, but because we're going to be meeting with Congresswoman Jamie Crockett. We're gonna be meeting with Congressman Rokana, probably. We're still waiting for him to respond. We're gonna be meeting with Congressman Raskin already. We have set up, and we're also I'm trying to put together a group of survivors and myself to be able to get to start our first action instead of reaction to Donald Trump. So remember when Donald Trump, I don't know if you recall, recall in one of the debates back in 2016 when he had with Hillary Clinton. I was at that debate in Las Vegas. Donald Trump brought in some of the Clinton accusers and had them sit in the front row. So my game plan, and I'm speaking to these Congress people, is I'd like for them to invite me and some of these survivors for weeks, so we could sit in the front row right behind Pam Bondi. So this way, every time Congressman Rokana or Raskin or or any of them ask Pam Bondi a question about the Epstein files, why they're hiding them, why they're protecting them, I want them to turn around and look. And when you answer this question, I want you to look at these survivors in their eyes and tell me why you are not releasing all the fires. Turn around and look them in the eye and tell me why you're not. This is what needs to be done. So if you can, guys, I need you to make send those letters out. So we're trying to work it out. Jay behind is already speaking with, but we're trying to get this done. I think we'll be able to get it done. We're definitely going to DC. We're definitely going to meet with them. But I'm trying to really, we need to get under their skin. We need to take over the news cycle. It's part of that, and we need the world to watch Pam Bondi try to look face to face the survivors in their eyes, and that's extremely important. So that's something we're trying to do. So please sign that petition. Everybody out there, go sign it, sign it, sign it. If you signed it already, pass it along, sign it to somebody else. Next, very important is for those of you that can. Again, I'm going to tell you some stuff, but I want to make it very clear. This is not one of those places where we're selling things or we're promoting things. This is a place where we're trying to save our democracy. So, but to save our democracy costs money, unfortunately, and that's why we need team. For those of you that cannot contribute, for those of you that cannot become paid subscribers, I want to make it very clear. You are still our family, and I do not want you to go anywhere. I do not want you to think that you feel guilty or feel anything, because the most important thing is for all of us as a family, everybody could do something. And I write that in my letters, and I want to make it very clear. For those of you that can, you are just as important for those people that are paid subscribers, because you could share this information. You could bring another person in. For those of you that can contribute to the GoFundMe's, you could spread it to other people that can. It's all about teamwork. So that's why Jill, God bless you. Thank you for being a paid subscriber, because, and I want to make it clear, the paid subscribers that are able to become, they are the backbone that allow us to do this without no paywalls, that allow us to spread the information, that allow us to not be reliant on any corporate media sponsors or commercials or putting on any shows, because that's not what we are. We're not a reality show. This is not a show. We are literally trying to save our democracy. So that's why I want to make it very clear. There is no pressure and there is no forceability. That's why for those of you that can, though, please, if you have a choice, either contributing $8 to GoFundMe, my GoFundMe, or becoming a paid subscriber, become a paid subscriber, because the one thing I'm learning about is the algorithms. The way the algorithms work, it spreads the far and wide. Even though we might have 85,000 followers, but I'm going to give you a little secret. We have one of the biggest platforms out here. Our platform is stronger than platforms that have 500,000 subscribers or 300,000 subscribers. And that's because each and every one of you, and because of us as a family, because together we share the information, we restack the information, we're out there together supporting each other, and we have incredible group of paid subscribers that are out there that are constantly doing, from contributing to the GoFundMe's, sending the Venmos, doing the PayPals. Everyone, I see you. Sometimes I don't have enough time to thank each and every one of you and respond, but I want you to, each and every one of you, Ivekos, God bless you for being a patron. I just want you, each and every one of you, to know I see each and every one of your emails. I mean, sometimes I just can't react. Susan, thank you so much. I see and I appreciate everything, because without it, I wouldn't be here. it's honestly, we wouldn't be able to do it. You know what I'm saying to you? So together, we are all part of making this history, and we're all part of saving our democracy. So I want to thank that. And before we go, a little good news. I want to share some more good news for you guys. Cheech, I see, is in the house. Cheech, I don't know if you've seen today, we delivered another what's it called, generator to another family today. I shared that first thing in the morning, folks. Alexander today, through there was a snowstorm, and Alexander, through the snowstorm, was able to deliver and save another family, and deliver generators, medicine. And again, God bless. Thanks to each and every one of you. We've now partnered up. Oh, I see Brian's here. Hey, Brian, if you want to come up quickly, you're more. Let me. Brian is our family, so he is always welcome up here if he wants to, or you're more than welcome just to hang out. It's. I will send you an invite just in case. Brian Krassenstein is family. I know he's been breaking some news, so maybe he has some news to share with us. Brian, I sent you an invite if you want to come up. Otherwise, no pressure. Hang out there. We were just going over the Tulsi Gabbard stuff. I just got everybody informed. But I do want to speak to you later when you have a chance, because Brian Krassenstein broke some news about actually that in the Epstein files, they found that Epstein was meeting with Trump boys literally 16 days prior to the in 2016, prior to the inauguration. So for those people that were saying that Epstein and Trump had no related, well, we now know for a fact that Epstein was planning on spending some time with the Trump boys, and the Krassenstein brothers broke that story yesterday. So props to them, props to Ellie Leonard, props to my son Aaron, Zev Shalev, and all the team out there that are fighting, every day uncovering. Because at the end of the day, folks, that's what's going to right now has this country united to the point where we could strongly go out there. That's why on the 11th, I need as many signatures as possible. So when we go out there, we're all going to go represent. Remember, we're going there as a team. But anyway, I'm going to go get back into it. Without going back into it, Alexander, I want to speak about Ukraine quickly. Ukraine is obviously today. I don't know if you saw, but we already knew it. These peace talks are not going anywhere. This is all a gurgitation. Trump is delaying. They're playing the game to be able to. They think, because Trump believes that Ukraine is going to fold. I could promise you Ukraine is not going to fold. I could promise you Ukraine is going to stand strong. And as you could see, every day we are delivering. Every day, literally this week, I want you to know, every day we saved a family. Every day this week we've delivered, and these are not just regular families. These are families that the world forgot about, the country forgot about, the governments forgot about. These are people that are disabled, with disabled kids, that are living in the middle of nowhere, that have no access to medicine, have no access to heat, no access to food. And basically, it's a group of 70 families that we've been supporting. We've already saved over 7 families this week. We also helped out with Save Ukraine. One of our incredible subscribers here has introduced us to Save Ukraine, which is an incredible organization that they are partnered up with the Buffett Foundation. They're partnered up with World Central Kitchen. And think about it, with all of those connections, with all those grants, our community is making a huge difference, because we've already saved 3 families and delivered 3 generators and supplies to 3 of the families that are literally taking in the kids, that they're and they're holding the kids inside, basically as foster parents and stuff like that. So I just wanted to that is incredible. That is great news. That's just a way for you guys to understand that each and every dollar matters, counts. And I put these videos out there because I want you to understand we do make a difference, and we're making a huge difference. And we're starting to also going to be next week with the World Central Kitchen and Chef Jose Andreas. We're going to be helping him out all over Ukraine to be able, because they're literally they're expecting this winter storm of a nightmare to continue for at least another month. So right now, all hands on deck. And like I said, the one thing is sometimes you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the actual generators, or if you don't have the actual food, or you don't have the actual stuff, it doesn't help you. And we were blessed because of my connections to be able to get these generators, and that's why it's so important. If you can continue, put the GoFundMe up there, folks, for Ukraine. I think we're almost there at our limit to be able. I think we have another maybe 10 or 13 generators that we could purchase. Each generator is around $3,000. So you're looking. I think we need another $50,000 to be able to buy them out, because just think about it, each generator saves over 4, 5, 6 lives. I mean, just think about how far that goes, because it's beyond. This is not donations. These are lifelines, folks. This is so there's different ways, and Cheech will tell you this is beyond saving lives, and the fact that we're able to even get these. Because I want to make it very clear. Just think about this for a second. These organizations like World Central Kitchen, like Save Ukraine, these are some of the biggest organizations in the world. They have from hey Brian, what's up, my brother?
Hey,
Thank you for
not much.
joining. So I was saying to you, these organizations have like some of the biggest grants and everything, and even they don't have enough generators and everything to help. So the fact that we were fortunate enough to get them, and the fact that our little community is making such a huge impact, and they're helping the World Central Kitchen, helping these huge organizations. I want each and every one of you to be proud of yourselves, and I want to thank you, Brian. I know you've been spreading the not only fighting the fight, but with the petition. I know you've been out there spreading the petition. God, thank you, my brother. And I know you've been spreading the GoFundMe. I know I see you out there. I know you and your Ed are always part of the family. So we have a few minutes. Tell me, give us some stuff. I know the incredible part before Brian goes, I want to say is, like, right now we are a family of warriors. And these warriors, like the Krassensteins, Ellie, Aaron, Kate Justice, that just think about 3.5 million files, and each and every one of them are digging. Besides the millions of other subscribers and teams we have out there, and every day we're finding new stuff. Amazes, Brian. What are you? What's the latest and the crazes? Because it's just incredible to see all of these links and connections.
Yeah, I mean, every day it seems we're finding more and more. Just this morning, we're realizing that every day more and more files with Donald Trump's name disappear. So that's like one big thing. Like I've been tracking each day for the last 4 days how many files have disappeared, and I think on Tuesday morning it was 99 fewer with Trump in the name in the document, the word Trump, than the prior day. Then it dropped by another 78 on Wednesday, and today it's down like another 8. So that's happening. Uh, I know Ed just posted something on Twitter about Don Jr. and how it appeared that Epstein was trying to set up a meeting with Don Jr. in 2019. This is like months before he was
Wow.
arrested. And then there were other emails that showed that he was trying to set up different meetings between MBS and the Qatari leader, the Crown Prince of Qatar. There were meetings that he was trying to set up with Elon, of course, and then they redacted one, and then they unredacted it, and then they messed up redacting it. It's just like a total mess. And there's 3 million files. Like, a lot of it has been found because you can just search for Trump or Donald Trump and pull that up. But there's other things that we're finding, like him using initials like DT to represent Donald Trump, him, just using code words. There's all sorts of things that I think it's going to take some time to really get to. But it's like the internet is powerful. I think the internet has found so many, little tidbits and are connecting things, and I think that's going to continue for the foreseeable future. I know I'm working with Ro Khanna, Ed and I, to get him documents that are redacted. So anything redacted that you think shouldn't be redacted, so that him and Massey can actually go into the DOJ and view these documents, the unredacted version. So if anybody has anything that you think,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna stop you right now because this is what we're gonna do. So I'm glad me and you, because I didn't even know you were. I'm also working with them in the background. So this is what we're gonna do. After we get offline, I'm going to give you a call. Ellie is working on this. Zev is working on this. I got Kate Justice working on this. We're putting together. That's why on February 11th, what's her name is going to be supposed to testify. Pam Bondi is going to be testifying in front of Congress. So I've spoken already to Congressman Crockett. I've reached out to Ro Khanna. I haven't heard back from yet, but I've also spoken to Jamie Raskin, and they're waiting for the package. And I told them we're going to put together a package, not only connecting the dot, all the unredacted stuff that we could do, so this way they could do it. So we need to connect all of this, and so I'm going to give you a call offline. I'm going to connect you to Ellie and the team, so this way you guys could, help. And I welcome you to join me in Washington if you're going to be able to be there. If not, I'll deliver it, but we'll talk about doing this. But absolutely, Brian, we're going to join forces. I know that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we can. This is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I know there's a lot going on behind the scenes. The DOJ Todd Blanche said that he's gonna allow Massey and Khanna to actually view some of these documents. I have my doubts that he's actually gonna do that. But at least that they have a list, they can go in and say this is what we want to see. And like you said, when Pam Bondi testifies, they can flat out ask her why
Well,
did you redact
yes,
this?
that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna. So let's do this because I have to run. What's your schedule? Can you come on later? I want to do a special tonight, prime time. Me, you, and Ellie Leonard. I'll call you, and I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about more. Maybe like 7, 8 o'clock. What do you think? Maybe 8:30, something like that. You gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
able to be?
I can try. I can try to get on. Of course, I put my kids to bed, but I can probably have
If
my
anything,
wife do that.
if anything, we could do it later. We could do 9 o'clock, put the kids to bed. But I think it's extremely important for this what you're doing and what Ellie's doing and connecting the dots and what you're talking about. I think we need to work on this. So let's plan on 9 o'clock tonight. So put the kids to bed, and we'll do a prime time. So folks, leave it out there. I'm going to give Ellie a call. Brian, I'll give you a call afterwards because this is great news. We got a lot we're going to put together, folks. This is what this community is about. If you haven't yet, first of all, make sure to go follow the Krassensteins. Nobody out there that's fighting democracy like that. And make sure, because we need to support them. They're on the front line. They're being censored. They're being attacked I mean, everything. Twitter's trying to ban them. A lot to talk about tonight. So this is a teaser for an incredible, you don't want to miss it tonight, probably around 9 o'clock, give or take. When we put the kids to bed, we're going to be live with you, me, Brian. If Ed's with you, have Ed come join us. Ellie's going to join us, and together we're going to give you a real information that nobody knows. So make sure, spread the message. Let's hit those hearts, and let's get as many people as possible because the media is not talking about this. We are going to go save our own democracy, folks. All right, Brian. Thank you so
Yeah, yeah.
much, Brian.
Sounds good.
I'll
I'll
give you a
see you
call.
then.
All right, guys. See you
Yep.
tonight. Take
Yeah.
care. Bye bye.